Have you heard of the 2-year ban on non-residents for buying any residential property in Canada? You might be left wondering what this means for you. Many are left in the dark and don't know if they will be able to buy a house here in Canada. In this video, I will break down what this ban means and I will review the number of ban exemptions. After watching this video, you might realize this new rule might not even apply to you. Make sure to keep watching and see if you fall under one of the many exemptions that are in place. Hi everyone, I'm Candace Trismel and I am a realtor here in Ottawa, Canada. If you are looking to move to Ottawa, check out my channel where I post videos to help answer some of the most common questions I get about the city. Now let's get into it. What does this ban even mean? The prohibition of purchasing residential property by non-Canadians is essentially in place to help us with our housing crisis here in Canada. We have a shortage of homes and the government is trying to implement regulations to help with this shortage. Now, this ban seems like the right thing to do, right? It will allow more Canadians to be able to find and purchase a home. The thing is, there are many exemptions from this ban. This is great news for you if you are looking to purchase a home here in Ottawa. Please do not take this ban as a blanket statement. There is much more involved. Now let's review who exactly will be exempt from this ban. International students. Now, international students will need to make sure they have spent the bulk of their time actually in Canada for the previous 5 years. It's actually 244 days out of every year to be exact. And they will only be able to purchase a property for no more than $500,000. If you are currently working full-time in Canada with a work permit, you can still purchase a home. You need to ensure that you have filed tax returns in Canada for at least 3 years before purchasing a property. If you hold a diplomatic passport within Canada, you also fall under the exemption of this ban. If you have made a claim for refugee protection and have been found eligible, or if you are a foreign national with temporary resident status, you are able to purchase a home in Canada. Now, if you do not fall under any of these categories, guess what? There are 2 more. The ban does not apply on any, yes that's right, any recreational properties. Luckily, most provinces have a large recreational property industry. My advice to you would be pick a province that has these properties available and that are less than 45 minutes away from the city. For example, here in Ottawa, there are tons of recreational properties, and believe me, they are not in the middle of nowhere. If you are an investor and you are looking to make a purchase and you want to be exempt from this ban, well, guess what? Buildings containing more than 3 dwelling units are also exempt. Time to start looking at those fourplexes. Okay, so as you can see, there are a lot of ways to get around this ban. It makes you think why it was even implemented in the first place. Well, I won't get into that, but I can say the Canadian Mortgage and Housing Corporation confirmed that the government did not conduct any modeling on the ban's potential impact on house prices here in Canada. Most of the news surrounding this ban was very clickbaity. As always, do your research and look beyond the headlines. I am not a lawyer, so if you need further advice, please connect with a lawyer and determine if you will be able to buy a home here. Thanks so much for watching, and if you have any questions about the Ottawa area, please reach out. My contact information is in the description below.